Yeah, so I was listening to a podcast, about Joe Budden, just talking about the Future and Drake tape. But he said something interesting, right? In the song 30 for 30, in the beginning, he starts off in a little verse where he says, I wouldn't believe the higher power would do something behind the scenes to get rid of me. And they notion that it was about Jay-Z in a sense. And Joe Budden goes on to say, so if it came to be a rap battle between these two, who would be the underdog? Would it be Drake or would it be Jay-Z? Now, I'm glad that they had that conversation because, okay, if you talk money, Drake's the underdog. But it's music right now, and the rest of the podcast went on to say, okay, yeah, it will be Jay-Z the underdog because Drake is, the man right now. But Joe Budden also went on to say, you don't want to wake a sleeping Hove. Meaning, when Hove is not paying attention and something really gets his, I guess, spider sense tingling, you dig what I mean? He can be vicious, and we understand that. But do you think a beef is brewing between these two? And what really is the problem? Is it really because of the whole Drake went over here and he didn't really show support for Jay-Z over here? What could it be? I mean, we don't know, but at the same time, it's just like, that could be kind of interesting. You know what I mean? And they went on to say this whole Trapper Drake thing where Drake, raps like he's a trapper and everything of that nature. They thinking that Hove should come and kill Trapper Drake lyrically. But at the end of the day, I mean, they work together, on music together. And that off that record wasn't that dope. I will agree to that shit. That shit was cool, but it wasn't what I guess it could have been. But who we all think will win in a rap battle? Not being biased if you're a Drake fan, not being biased because you're a Jay fan, but just think about it musically. Right now, the way hip hop is currently, you feel me? Not using how Jay-Z use a business mode to rap, far as what he is say. I'm talking about just real, like how he got at Nas, Prodigy. You feel me? Even Joe Budden and other people of that nature. Like right now, who would really be the victor in a battle rap between Jay-Z and Drake if they didn't hold no punches and did no subliminals? I thought that was a very interesting thing they sparked, so that's why I'm basically talking about it. Like, who knows? What does this shit really stem over? Because they feel that Jay-Z put the battery in the back of Meek Mill to go at, Drake. Is it really over the, Apple Music deal, the title deal? Because Drake didn't want to go over there and help him, he decided to go with the competition. Who really knows? But at the end of the day, what if Jay-Z is doing some behind-the-scenes shit to destroy this nigga career? You feel me? Is that really strategic of Hov? Because he does some strategic shit. But at the end of the day, if you're a fan of music, wouldn't you rather, if you're going to try to dethrone somebody, use your music to do it instead of manipulating situations behind the scenes? I mean, who knows? Yeah, Drake has his, OVO radio. Jay-Z got Tidal, which I heard that he's backing out of, and it's basically a flop. I mean, that's probably the only business venture that Jay did that's really not successful. But could it really be some over that's so petty? To me, it's the Kanye West situation all over again that Drake was in, where it's like, okay, you got an opportunity to come over here with us at Tidal. I helped you out in your career, co-signed you. You know what I mean? Come over here, but you go with the opposition. Kanye, instead, he went with, Jay, but Dame the one put him on. So, I mean, I don't know who will win in the battle. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good for hip hop, to say the least. You know what I mean? But hey, at the end of the day, it's what the fans think, and I just thought that was a great podcast that Joe Budden had, and they sparked something that was pretty dope. We know these two been going back and forth for a minute. It ain't really nothing new to that, but it's just like at the end of the day, what if he is doing something behind the scenes to try to take Drake out that number one spot? And what will make Jay-Z really co-sign Meek Mill, even though he signed that Roc Nation, but why would he, management deal, but why would he put the battery in the back to go at a number one, cat that's number one basically in the mainstream? I don't understand that. When Jay know the business format of the hip-hop industry, but the music always comes first. So what y'all think about that? Just something I wanted to talk about. I'll holler at y'all. One.